Hello to you, my subscribers and returning subscribers. Since yesterday, we have been reading the news of the invasion of the house, which belonged to the judge of the Supreme Court, Justice Mary ODILI. But the funny thing is that EFCC released a statement that it did not carry out any operation in Justice Mary ODILI's house in Abuja. The statement reads: the attention of the Economic and Financial Commission EFCC has been drawn to claims in a section of the media that operatives of the commission today, October 29, 2021, stormed the Maitama Abuja home of a judge of the Supreme Court, Justice Mary ODILI, purportedly to execute a search. The commission, by this statement, wishes to inform the public that the report is false, as it did not carry out any operation at the home of Justice ODILI. If there was any such operation as claimed by the media, it was not carried out by the EFCC. The commission enjoins the public to discountenance the report. So EFCC saying that they did not carry out the search. Then who? Is it the DSS? Is it the police? Is it the soldiers? Maybe it's SARS people. SARS people have started again. So they are the ones that carried out a search or that invaded the house of Supreme Court Judge Justice Mary ODILI at her maitama residence in Abuja. It's crazy. Court, and yesterday also the court revoked a federal government search warrant after 5-hour siege to Justice Mary ODILI's home in Abuja. A chief magistrate's court has revoked a search warrant granted to the joint panel recovery unit of the Federal Ministry of Justice to search the home of Supreme Court Justice Mary ODILI. The panel that comprised this of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the Nigerian Police Force, and the Ministry of Justice had obtained a search warrant from the magistrate's court after a whistleblower, Ali Umar, claimed to have observed illegal activities going on at number 9 Imo Street, Maitama, Abuja. Umar's affidavit dated October 13, 2021 read in part, "I have observed some illegal activities going on in those houses within Abuja are illegal, and hereby report the said matter to the law enforcement agency. I hereby state that all information provided by me to EFCC is true and correct to the best of my knowledge." In a second affidavit deposed to by a senior police officer, CSP Lawrence Ajodo, the panel applied to the chief magistrate in Abuja seeking a search warrant to search the house. The chief magistrate, Emmanuel Eyana, subsequently approved the search warrant on October 29, 2021. Armed with the search warrant, the police and other members of the panel stormed the house, which turned out to be the home of Supreme Court Justice Mary ODILI, who is also the wife of former governor of Rivers State, Peter ODILI of Rivers State. The Supreme Court Judge, Justice Mary ODILI, resisted the attempts by the police to search her house, insisting that the house belonged to her and not her husband. So, how would these people, this whistleblower, not know that the house belongs to the Supreme Court judge, or even the police and the military, the soldier that went there to search the house, invade the house? Some other sources say that EFCC operatives armed with a search warrant stormed Justice ODILI's home, claiming to be investigating her husband, while Justice Mary ODILI insisted that it was her personal house and not her husband's house. But the funny thing is that EFCC say we should discountenance the report, that they are not the ones that ordered such search at Justice Mary ODILI's house. So the EFCC said they are not the one, and we are also reading that the chief magistrate's court, the court gave a warrant to go and search her house. According to I think this is coming from Punch newspaper, Chief Magistrate's Court revoked a search warrant granted to the Joint Panel Recovery Unit of the Federal Ministry of Justice to search the home of Supreme Court Justice Mary ODILI. This panel comprised of the EFCC, Nigerian Police Force, and the Ministry of Justice. They obtained the search warrant from the Magistrate's Court after a whistleblower. Who is this whistleblower? Ali Umar claimed to have observed illegal activities going on at the number 9 Imo Street, Maitama, Abuja. What was the illegal activities that a whistleblower observed? We don't know. I also don't know. Is this not connected to political issues? Is this not connected to party issue or something? There must be something wrong somewhere that a Supreme Court judge, Justice Mary ODILI's house at Maitama, was invaded, and the security operatives refused to leave the place, and they remained there throughout Friday night. They were still there. And according to Sahara Reporters update today, it reads that Justice Odili is nowhere to be found. Whereabouts of Supreme Court Judge Odili unknown after security operatives raided her Abuja residence yesterday. These security operatives, like I keep saying, consist of soldiers and officers of the Nigerian police force. They identified themselves as members of a joint task force. There is anxiety presently, according to Sahara Reporters, over the whereabouts and safety of Supreme Court Judge Mary ODILI following the alleged unlawful invasion of her Abuja family residence by security operatives on Friday. Unlawful invasion of her house. What are you going to search in the house of a Supreme Court judge? What illegal activities did Aliyu Umar whistleblower observe that he did not? Maybe they didn't want us to know about it. I mean, I don't understand. Now, for you to go and search the house of a Supreme Court judge, whatever joint task force that you are, that you form, or that you are into, as the security soldiers and men of the police force claim, EFCC must be involved in it. But EFCC should discountenance the report that they did not order such search warrant. So who is ordering the soldiers and men of the Nigerian police force to go and search the house of a Supreme Court judge? Every day in Nigeria we are hearing new things. Every day in Nigeria, if it is not bandits, it's about killing, it's about brutality of Nigerian soldiers, it's about politicians, it's about this, it's about that. Yesterday was about the invasion of the Supreme Court judge, Justice Mary ODILI. We don't even, as I talk to you now, I don't even know the one that is true. Is it because they searched her house? They went to search her house because her husband is about to be probed, or they are probing her husband for maybe money laundering or whatsoever thing that he did during his time as the governor of Rivers State from 1999 to 2007? Or is it because the house where she's staying, some fraudulent people are there? I don't get it. Now I feel that when you read a report like this, that the house that's invaded is her, she said, is her own personal house and not her husband's. So if they're actually trying to maybe raid the house, carry out a search in that house, it's not the house. Maybe they want to confiscate the house. The house does not belong to her husband. The house is hers. The EFCC said they did not, or they are not involved in it, that we should discountenance the report. Then who on earth? When did the Nigerian police start having warrant to go and search the house of a Supreme Court judge without the proper process of involving the EFCC or even ICPC? So ICPC is not involved, EFCC is not involved, just the Nigerian soldiers or men of the Nigerian police will just storm the house of anybody and start searching. We have not even finished talking about the ones they are doing to citizens. EFCC will say they are looking for Yahoo boys in one estate or in one compound. They will, even though they get to the wrong house, they will destroy your house, smash your house, in the name of searching for Yahoo boys. The whereabouts of Justice Mary ODILI is unknown as I talk to you now. EFCC is telling them that they are not involved. ICPC will not be involved. And also we are hearing that reading the news that court has now revoked the search warrant after 5-hour siege to Justice Mary ODILI's Abuja residence. Please, wherever you are in this country, please stay safe. Strange things are happening in this country now. If this, I'm hoping, I'm praying, and believing that wherever the woman is, that she'll be safe. That she'll be safe where she is, and I'm hoping that nothing happens to her. We don't even know if the people that raided her house are bandits, since they are doing successful, they are doing business, or bandits are area boys, where they are, maybe the bandits invaded her house to take levies or to collect tax from her, since bandits are like area boys in the south, according to Information Minister Lai Mohammed. So is it fair to say that bandits invaded the house of Supreme Court Judge Justice Mary ODILI, or bandits invaded her house to collect tax from her? Because if EFCC is not involved and the DSS is not involved, how on earth, who gave the soldiers or the men of the Nigerian police or the effrontery to go to the house of a Supreme Court judge? Well, the opinion is left for you guys. What do you think of the security system that we have in this country, Nigeria? How secure are you as a Nigerian, wherever you are now? What do you think that should be done to make sure that at least our lives are not endangered? Because as I talk to you, if the house of a Supreme Court judge will be invaded, and those who went there, like according to report, they stayed there up to 5 hours and refused to go, what do you think that will happen to commoners? What do you think that will happen to average middle class people, average men and women that going about their businesses in this country? It's only God that will help us in this country called Nigeria.